Hello guys, my name is Hugh Doyle and you're very welcome to the King of the Picks preview on the four main races for the 2023 Cheltenham Festival. So this is part one. Today we'll be taking a look at the Champion Hurdle. Next week we'll have a look at the Champion Chase. The week after then will be the Stairs Hurdle, and the final part will be the main race, the Gold Cup. So I've no betting firms. I don't care. I always just what I use is odds checker all the time, and I've no allegiance to any bookies. I try and win money off any of them and all of them. There's no sponsorship here or anything like that. I use odds checker, but the one thing I would say is I see which who's offering the best prices. So here, for instance, Vauban, say if I was doing an each way bet on him, 10 to 1, William Hill, non runner, no bet. What I wouldn't do is press like that and then go into your bet slip here, because if you go that way, all it does is encourage you to be closed down. So what I advise you to do is seek out the value on this page, oddschecker.com, then go out of it, go separately into that firm and put your bets on with that. Don't go through the odds checker account. You're only going to get restricted quicker. Um, if you can, just try and keep bets under €25. You'll keep your accounts open for longer. So if there's two bookies offering the exact same price and the exact same places and terms and conditions, instead of just being lazy and putting €50 each way on one of them, split it. Put €25 each way on one, €25 each way on another. Or if you're near a shop, split it. It'll just keep your accounts open. It's very hard to keep your accounts open now. Like, I've given up doing midweek racing now. All I do is the main ones, because if not, your account will be just restricted straight away. So anyway, that's my rant about that over, and we'll just have a look now at the main contenders for this year's Champion Hurdle. Okay, so my King of the Picks is more about trying to find value in the market, not just winners. Like, to be honest, everyone thinks that Constitution Hill is just going to win this race, and bar an accident, really, he will. I'd say, like, you could just see him here at Kempton there last time. Like, he bet Apatant, who win herself. I tipped her up last year at 18 to 1, and she ran well for second. Now she's going on 9, but like, he just trounced her, so he did, by 17 heads. Now she's come out since and she's won last time out, so she's kind of, on her own merit, franked her own form. But like, it just shows you how good Constitution Hill. Like, he's an official rating of 173. He's a class act. And then Stateman on any other year would be favoured. Like, I would have fancied if Stateman was running this last year and Honeysuckle was, say, 8-year old in last year's Champion Hurdle, I think Stateman would have bet Honeysuckle. Now, not everyone will agree with that, but I think he's that caliber, and I just think that he's after bumping into one here with Constitution Hill. So he has Vauban. Then he was very impressive last year in the Triumph Hurdle. He won it well, and I was I was happy with his comeback in Leopardstown at Christmas. I thought it was a nice race, and then I was slightly disappointed. So I was on how he performed at the Dublin Racing Festival. Like, we were up there that day, so we were, and I thought he'd get closer to Stateman, and I actually thought he might give him a good race. But Stateman stepped forward again, and Vauban didn't look to progress. Now, he made a mistake at the last hurdle, and the one thing I did like is, even with that mistake, he still picked up again to be closing at the line. So I think the hill in Cheltenham will actually suit him, but I think he'll be a better horse next year. But at the odds, in just the normal market with Constitution Hill, he looks like a 10 to 1, that's probably the each way Thieves bet, and that's with William Hill non-runner no bet best price. Carl are doing it as well, and he's just if you want to put 50 euro each way on him and try and grab a 50 euro from coming third, it's probably the percentage play. Epitant looks like she'll probably go to the Mayor's Hurdle, her and Honeysuckle. And this could cut up actually badly because the two of them could go. Honeysuckle will definitely go. Echoes and Rain is another one that's more than likely to go. She's 8 to 1 for the Mayor's Hurdle. And we haven't seen Brandy Love yet, so that could be William Mullins' main one, unless Brandy Love comes out and does something, to confirm her top of the market 4 to 1, 9 to 2 price. But in the without market, I would actually, without Constitution Hill, like I'd love to see Echoes and Rain going here, and I think 10 to 1 without Constitution Hill each way would be my bet in that market. So would non-runner no bet. You're getting non-runner no bet there anyway. So you could do 1 point each way, Echoes and Rain without Constitution Hill, and then if she does go to the Mayor's Hurdle, you just get your money back either way. But like she's progressed over the summer. She won in Galway. She came second in an Irish Cesarewitch, just collared by Aidan O'Brien's horse. Then last time out, she was it in Clonmel. Like I know now, it was a grade 3 hurdle, but she's settling way better this year, and I just think now she could definitely. I could see her coming fourth at least in this champion hurdle. So I could, especially with her mare's allowance getting £7. She's 7-year-old, she's in her prime. Definitely could see her there, but it looks like she's going to the mare's hurdle. First Street, I can see probably lining up here, to be honest, because if he doesn't line up here, he's going to be going in the handicap of top weight or near top weight. I just think he's a bit of shy of class. Like he was just over a length behind Stateman in last year's Cheltenham Festival. But Stateman has progressed a lot more than First Street in my eyes. Now, like he's another one that you could look at, like 16 to 1 non-runner no bet in the without Constitution Hill, because if these mares did all go to the Mayor's Hurdle, like First Street could well be second, third, or Stateman would be second, but he could run fourth, so he could behind Constitution Hill, and then you get paid out each way at 16 to 1. So he would be my other option if you thought Echoes and Rain was definitely going to the Mayor's. First Street at 16 to 1 without Constitution Hill each way. Love Envoy, she needs soft ground, but she also needs a trip, and this is too short for her. Sharjah is 10. He's been around for a long time. Look at, he's a brilliant servant, but like I don't see him improving now. He could run on for fourth or fifth, but that'd be about it. Zanahiyr, he's gone backwards this year. Like he was showing some form behind Honeysuckle last year coming into the festival. This year he's shown no form, so he hasn't. So I couldn't have him. I like to move it is kind of in the same bracket as First Street. He's stuck there in no man's land where he's either top of a handicap, top weight in a handicap, or he comes in here with, realistically third, fourth, that kind of place. Like he won the Great Wood Hurdle off top weight, and he looked very impressive. And then last time he got absolutely trounced by Maria's Rock, like 23 lengths, sixth. 17 lengths behind First Street. Like that's not good enough against this level. Then you have Pied Piper. I think he's just a little bit under, even though he was just around a length behind Vauban at Leopardstown at the Dublin Racing Festival. But I just think Vauban will be better suited by Cheltenham than Pied Piper. Jason Hamilton then and Not So Sleepy, no chance. So Constitution Hill, your likeliest winner, obviously. Everyone knows that. Statement then more than likely to come second. Vauban then for the each way thieves. So if I was having a bet in the normal market, it would be Vauban at 10-1, non-runner no bet with William Hill. Epitant, like they're 9, Honeysuckle's 9. They're probably going to the Mayor's Hurdle, like I said. Echoes and Rain would be then in this without market. So I would back her now because it's non-runner no bet. She's 10-1, and you'll get your money back anyway if she doesn't run. And after her, then I would have First Street in the without Constitution Hill market at 16-1, and you're hoping that he'll run into third or fourth. And that would be my advice on the Champion Hurdle, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you next week for the Champion Chase. Okay, thanks.